Arsenal Tactical Insight.
Well, hello internet people, welcome back to my channel. So we're now looking at the London derby, which is taking place tomorrow under the lights at the Emirates. Now we have a few injuries, as you're no doubt aware. Jesus being injured, and while I'm recording this, I heard this morning that Arteta said he was waiting to hear from the doctors with regard to Jesus' injury, but it's looking bad, so he's probably going to be out the whole season, I think. Anyway, I'm always going to say this to you: you're only as good as your last game. As for Arsenal, even after extra time, it was 1-1, and they lost the game on penalties. So, as for Spurs, now, the game against Tamworth, right, although they won the game after they went into extra time, I noticed a slight difference in the way they are playing, and also what they did against Liverpool. In this game against Tamworth, right, they were very reserved. They didn't sort of like start making their run. They didn't, what I meant was, they didn't get the ball and start running with it. They tried to pass the ball around, and I think this was to do with the pitch as well. It seems to me when they played that game, they weren't too interested to do a lot of running, because we know that playing on the sort of pitches can damage your knee. That's why hence you don't see a lot of professional play on it or train on it, to be honest. Anyway, they won their game, so they're through to the next round of the FA Cup, and we're out. Now, I want to look at their game against Liverpool, how they set up. As you no doubt aware, they won that game as well, 1-0 in the second half. Not many minutes to go. In the last seconds, they got the goal. But the way they set up in that game and the way they played, they went too gung-ho. It's not who we are, mate. Now, are they doing it because of the players they've got or players they can't choose? They have a lot of injuries, but they can cause you a problem. So this game's not going to be an easy one for Arsenal. Let's have a look at the team that played against Liverpool. I don't know how many of them are going to play, but they're back four there. You see they played Spence on the left-hand side with Gray and Druckerston, I think I pronounced that correctly, as the other centre-back, with Porro making the back four. I think that's going to be their back four. Now, in that game, right, I was very impressed with the young goalkeeper, Kinski, or Kinsky. Hope I pronounced his name correctly. I think they all call him Kinski. He was very good on the ball, playing up the back. Very, very good. You know, they got a bargain there. You know, it's hard for me to say this, but they got themselves a bargain. Of course they have. On the left-hand side, they played Song. On the right, they played Johnson and Zelensky. That, I think, will probably be their... if Song don't play, they'll have probably that youngster Moore playing there. I think that would be their front three. Now, I don't like guessing these players. I think their midfield would be as it is there. Maybe I think Sarr's injured, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, whatever team they put out, it's going to be harder. It's not going to be easy. Now, the way they actually set up and they build that play... Now, if we look at Liverpool, let's have a look at Liverpool. Liverpool went man for man, okay? That's what Liverpool did. Now, Tottenham set up from the goalkeeper to build that play is basically a 2-3-2-3, as you can see here in the caption. And the one player which, for some reason, Liverpool left alone was Spence on the left-hand side. So many times in that game against Liverpool, Kinski actually chipped the ball forward to Spence, and he got out that way. Now, if the ball goes to Spence, does Bradley come out to close him down? If it does that, they will go long to Song, whoever plays there. So, how are we going to deal with him? Because I know when we press, we do send 5 men forward, and probably leave 3 and a 2 pivot at the back in the front and see what we do. It'll be interesting to see what we do when we actually press them. Now, when we actually played them last time, I know we won the game 1-0. It was from a set play. To be honest, we actually set back in that game in a low block. Now, their attacking shape in this game was like this. Look at this. They got 2, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, are they going to go gung-ho? Probably not, because in that game when we played them, they had Van der Ven at the back. And I can see here, they leave 2 at the back. You've got Benkentor, which is not going to play, obviously he's injured, and Maddison in there. And they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players going forward. They're trying to overload the right-hand side with Johnson and Romero going that side, and probably Porro going that side as well. So it'll be interesting to see whether they do that when they build that play. I don't think they're going to do that. I think from watching them the last couple of games, right, they changed their way they're playing. They're a bit more reserved. They don't throw too many men forward. That could be because Van der Ven is not there, so it's changed their way of playing, but they can be dangerous on the counter. It's something which we have to be aware. Now, we know how we play. We build up from the back. We keep the ball. And we'll make sure that it's a slow build-up in midfield and try to get the ball wide and work from there. But if we lose the ball there, they're just going to take the ball and run it, especially with Spence on the left-hand side and Porro on the right-hand side. He will just get the ball and start running. That's what they do. So I think they might play on the counter. We'll have to wait and see. Now, I leave this caption here. I know he was very upset, didn't score. You can see he's very upset as well. I thought the fans, what they said on social media about him is crazy, very crazy. He's going to be the man. He was the man last time. He was a target man. Is he going to play a target man? Is he going to score this time? We'll have to wait and see. This game, are we going to get many red cards or yellow cards? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that's my take on it. See you there. Well, hope you'll be watching it on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, of course. Peace and out.